Hi everybody, it's Ian Lowe, CEO of Dacxi Chain, and I'm really pleased to continue with our fortnightly updates where I talk about and share with you insights as well as updates on the Dacxi Chain project. So today I want to cover two really important topics. The first is what we call the network effect. I want to explain what that means and specifically what that means for Dacxi Chain. And I also want to share with you a high-level view of our three-stage expansion plan. So let's start by talking about the network effect. What is the network effect? Well, look, typically when we think about the growth of any business, it's measured in increments, typically on an annual basis, where over a period of years, a business will grow incrementally each year and deliver a fairly predictable and linear growth trajectory. The network effect, however, describes a special subset of business where they're able to compound their growth and grow much more rapidly because their business is based on an ecosystem with a rapid growth in the number of buyers and a rapid growth in the number of sellers interacting with each other. Or it might, in our case, be growth in supply and growth in demand. And so when we start to get strong growth on both sides of each transaction, and they interact with each other in this compound fashion, this is what we call the network effect. And examples of businesses that have grown through this network effect and become spectacularly successful as a result include companies like Facebook and Uber. So this brings us to Dacxi Chain. And Dacxi Chain is also a business that benefits from the network effect and the growth potential that it provides. So quite specifically, we offer a technology whereby licensed equity crowdfunding platforms anywhere in the world can connect with each other. And by doing that, vastly increase both the number of deals they can offer their existing investors and also vastly increase the number of investors from other platforms that can see their deals. And so you can start to imagine this idea of connecting equity crowdfunding platforms from around the world starts to massively grow and deliver this compound growth or the network effect with this large community of large growing community of both sellers, in this case, companies looking for investment, and in our case, investors looking for great companies to invest in. And when we take that compound growth and we overlay on top of that a significant lift over time in the number of partners that are plugged into Dacxi Chain, it is a classic network effect business. And so our expectation is, as we launch Dacxi Chain, as we sign more partners, we will start to see that compound growth materialize through this network effect. So now I'm going to talk very quickly about the three-stage expansion plan for Dacxi Chain. So the first stage is incredibly important, and we call that the proof of concept stage. And what the proof of concept stage delivers for us is that it validates some really critical elements of the technology and the business model that allow us at that point to really start to focus on more rapid growth. And the proof of concept stage really consists of the following: building a minimum viable product that delivers on the core vision of Dacxi Chain, signing equity crowdfunding partners as foundation partners, integrating those partners into the Dacxi Chain technology, and lastly, and arguably most importantly, executing the first deal successfully through the Dacxi Chain technology. Now, those milestones combined unambiguously validate the Dacxi Chain vision and deliver us the path that we need to then focus on expansion. The third phase of the expansion plan is really about velocity. It's about accelerating our trajectory and signing equity crowdfunding partners at a much faster rate, which we're able to do because we've got demonstrable success with all of our partners around the world already. And with that, we start to reach the crescendo of the network effect and the compound growth that it can deliver for the Dacxi Chain project. And I just want to be really clear with everybody, we are absolutely laser focused on the execution of stage 1. We don't get to stage 2 and stage 3 until we successfully execute stage 1. And look, the good news is we're very much on track, and our level of confidence around a successful execution is extremely high. So just to close, some great news just in relation to Dacxi Coin. Coin market cap very recently confirmed that we have a circulating supply of 90%. So don't forget that there's a fixed number of Dacxi coins, and such a high circulating supply is really positive for coin holders because it protects against devaluation from an influx of new coins. But of course, the key thing to remember is that as the Dacxi Chain project unfolds and as we start to build our velocity, we have a very high level of confidence that the value of the Dacxi coin will grow with it. So look, that's it from me today. I just want to thank everybody for their continued interest and support. It really does mean a great deal to us and the broader community, and I'm really looking forward to continuing with these fortnightly updates as we move towards launch later this quarter.